Thank you for watching my new video. My name is Gabby. If you are new here, welcome.
From A to Z, it's the girl like gangsta. What I fit in is G.
So today I just wanted to sit down and film for you guys. I do not know exactly what I'm going to call this look. I did, however, have a blast doing it. It was a lot of work. I really wanted some pops of color. I'm excited for summertime coming around the corner. I cannot wait. Like, these nails are just really putting me in the mood. Nothing's color coordinated. I just wanted to play with some color. You can see for the elephant in the room, yes, I have dyed my hair red. I have been back and forth red and black, red and black, red and black so many times, but I will say that I am actually in love with my hair. It's been a really long time since I've been super, super obsessed with my hair because I do not have good natural hair. Probably because I keep going black to red. Anyways, if you do love this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe link below, which is right here. Click the bell next to it so that you will get a notification whenever I upload a new video. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright, you guys, so first up we are going to start by priming our lids. I have already done one eye off camera. The key to this is to use any kind of concealer. I am using Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm basically going to either use a brush or you can use your fingers, which I ended up using, and just making sure that there's an even coat, and it helps create a blank canvas for the pigments of the shadow to show up great. I also wanted to let you know that I do not set this with any powder after I do this step. I just go straight in with the eyeshadows. The first shadow that I'm going in with is from the ColourPop My Little Pony palette, and this is in the shade Applejack. That's going to be my first transition color, and I'm using a scone blending brush. Next up, I am going in with the shade Flutterby, and this is a different brush. This is going to be my Morphe M411 brush, and I'm basically using this as my second transition, just placing this in the crease. I'm going to keep picking up this product a good bit. This palette I highly recommend. This is my first time using ColourPop's palettes and shadows. It's very pigmented, and as you may know, ColourPop is extremely affordable, and this is also a palette that I got in a BoxyCharm box this past month, and I will say it's a great spring summertime palette as far as the colors go. I'm going to start building some depth in my crease just for a little bit of darkness. I'm going in with this blackish purple color called Princess Sparkle. It's not very black, it is on the more dark purple shade, and I'm going in with a Morphe 506 brush. This is just a smaller detailed brush. That way I can really get in my crease and build it up. Next, I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light in this very small detailed concealer brush, and I'm just going to cut my crease by taking my time and building up the color. I'm patting it into the skin more so than wiping it across my lid. That just helps for me to get as much color payoff to make sure that everything is even, because I don't want to put the shadows on top of it and them not look fully pigmented. So the more even your base of concealer is, the more even the shadows are going to sit on top of that. After I cut my crease, I'm going to go in with this Vintage Company flat shader brush, and I'm taking the shade Bluebell. This is not really blue. I don't really know why they called it Bluebell. It's more of a lavendery purple white shade, and I'm going to be placing that against two more colors on my lids. So I'm going to place this color down first in the inner corner. I am bringing it further into the inner corner because I am going to do a pop of color in that area. And then I'm going to go in with the color Blossom, and then I'm going to go in with Starshine, which I'm just going to merge those together, kind of creating a gradient effect across the lid. And then I'm going to start working on my liner. The liner that I'm using today is by Suva Beauty. The color in this camera doesn't pick up this color very well for some reason, so there is going to be a stopping point so y'all can see how fluorescent this is. This is their hydro liners in the color Acid Trip, and I'm just going in with an Essence flat liner brush. And I'm just going to make a wing with that first. And these are water-based, so all you have to do is spray. I've sprayed some MAC Fix Plus into mine, but you can easily just put a few drops of water and paint it on. They are very inexpensive as well, and there are a bunch of colors. I highly recommend them, especially for Halloween time if you want something really cool, and they are blacklight effective. For the black liquid liner, I'm using NYX matte liquid liner in the shade black, and I fill that in with that, and then I take a Sigma EO6 wing liner brush. This is a very, very small detailed liner brush, and I'm basically dipping back into the hydro liner and just going around the edges just to clean it up a little bit more. And then if you mess that up, you can just go back in with the black again. So there's really no way to mess this up. You just wing it out and then fix it. And then I'm going to make some crazy faces. For mascara, I'm going in with Bella Pierre's Volumizing Mascara. I'm going to coat my lashes and get them ready for some falsies. And then for lashes, I'm going in with Lily Lashes in the style Miami. This is the second star to this show. I have seen so many people using these lashes, and everyone rants and raves about them, and I finally picked some up at Sephora, and I cannot tell you how amazing these lashes are. If you like a full, big lash that's wispy, these lashes are for you. They are expensive. I believe they retail for about $30. They are real mink lashes, so when you feel them, they feel so soft. You can tell that they are not the normal kind, but they last up to a lot of uses as long as you keep them clean, and they are so easy to apply. I think the curvature of the lashes just makes it easy to sit on top of yours so that they just adhere a little bit better. While my lash glue is drying and setting, I'm going in with the Farsali Unicorn Drops. This is just a very lightweight, soft-smelling oil. I love using oils on my face lately, and everyone rants and raves about this product also, so I finally picked some up. I will say that I like my oils to be a tad bit thicker than this one. This one is very fine, very thin, ultra lightweight oil. So I do like it. It is hydrating, but I don't know, I just felt like it could be a little bit more hydrating than it actually was. It's very thin on the face, and you can almost hardly feel it. So I'm going to go ahead and place these lashes on so you guys can see how freaking amazing they are. Next up, I'm going to go in with a face primer. This is the Toofaced Hangover Primer. I had seen a lot of YouTubers use this as well, so I decided to pick it up also. I guess this is kind of like a Sephora haul because I'm using a bunch of new products today. I don't know if I really cared for this primer very much. The reason why is because it is called Hangover Primer, and I think it's mostly used for moisturizing the skin and really waking up the skin. For me, an actual primer is supposed to come before makeup. It's prepping your skin for makeup. And I like when it makes my skin a little bit different of a texture. That way it does not show through the foundation as much. This specific primer was, for me, I thought, in my opinion, a little bit more for moisturizing the skin. If I want to moisturize my skin, I'm just going to go in with a moisturizer. I thought that maybe it had a little bit of a filtering effect, but it doesn't, so whatever. I am going in with Marc Jacobs foundation. As y'all know, this is not my favorite foundation. It's very medium coverage, but I ran out of my NARS and I just ordered a brand new one. So that will be in the mail soon. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm obsessed with that foundation. I have not had any other foundation like that one before. It is amazing. It's the new Radiance NARS Radiant Creamy Foundation. I don't even know the actual name of it, but anyways, I'm going to blend this in with a Morphe Buffer foundation brush. I think it's my Morphe M439 brush. And then I'm going in with concealer. I bought a new one. It is the shade Light Natural. It's the Tarte Shape Tape, which y'all know is my ride or die concealer. I have not had a concealer like this before yet, and I'm obsessed with it. And then I'm going to set my entire face using my Airspun powder, which I know I've forgotten that I need to get a new one because this one does have talc in it, and I don't know if I'm obsessed about using talc all over my face. But I am going to set my face with this, and then I'm going to go in with my Hoola bronzer and an angled Firma shader brush. Then for blush and highlight and a little bit more bronzer, I'm going in with the most underrated palette. This is by Pure. It's the Bronze and Brighten, and I've used it in a few tutorials before, but while I was getting ready this day, I just really thought about how underrated this palette is. The highlighter is insane, which you're about to see. The blush that comes in it is even more beautiful ever. It's so pretty, and the bronze does have a shimmer in it, which I'm not super crazy about, but it is a very pretty color. So if you are looking for a palette that has a highlighter, blush, and bronzer all in one with something that you just want easy, you can carry it around, I highly recommend it. There's a great mirror in it too, which y'all probably see me use a lot in my videos as well, and I just love it. I think everybody should check it out. To finish off the lower lash line, I'm going to be taking that same Flutter By color and running that on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to be taking the Scone brush and going back in with the Applejack that I placed as my transition color on the crease. I'm going to take a little pointy brush and highlight my inner corners using the Bluebell color that I placed in the inner third of my eye. And then I'm just basically buffing that out and bringing it down just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a Morphe flat definer brush and grab that same Princess Sparkles, that's that dark black purple color, and run that on my lower lash line. Then in my waterline, I'm going to take that Suva Beauty Hydra Liner and my EO6 liner brush and just run that in the inner portion of my waterline just for a little pop of color. I really love how that kind of just, I guess, helped kind of mimic the top. It brought the bottom together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. So I'm going to be using Indie Flick by NYX. This is their Butter Lipstick. I did not wear a liner with this. I am obsessed with this color, especially for summertime. If you just want a pop of color to wear to the pool or to the beach or to a little party with some sun-kissed, glowy, highlighted skin, this color it's so beautiful and super. So that concludes this makeup tutorial that I do not know what to call yet. But if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I know I annoy you guys with that, but it does help me out a lot, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.